Why does blocking happen?
Well, we kind of touched a little bit on why it happens, because they're to kind of keep data integrity and keep two queries or two people from modifying the exact same row at the exact same point in time. But why it happens and why it becomes a problem is that you end up, if you're inside of a longer running transaction and you have excess locking, like for instance, table locks instead of row locks or poorly optimized queries in there, it can end up, instead of blocking for a split second like what's intended to ensure data integrity, you can end up with a block running for minutes or even tens of minutes. I've seen it where sometimes the block is gone until people have had to terminate the blocking query, and it would have run for hours. So yeah, it's not a problem when everything's running fast, but where it becomes a problem is when it happens when it takes a long time to run.
Can you share, I guess, a real life example?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So a couple years ago, and gosh, I could go every week we've done with something like this. But a couple years ago, we were working with a client that had a really busy website. They had some event going on that they were having well over tens of thousands of users, maybe closer to 30 or 40,000 people on their system at a time. And this was a web system that was using SQL Server as the back end. And there was a login query where what it was doing was it was trying to get these 30,000 plus people all logged into the system because they'd shown up for the thing that was going on there. And what was happening is, because they were all trying to log in, it got stuck and the query was taking as long as 30 seconds to run to get them logged in. But then you had 30 seconds blocked by another 30 seconds, blocked by another 30 seconds, and you had like 3,000 people stuck waiting on that 30-second login, meaning they were never going to log in. So you end up with stalls and just completely locking up the system. And even if you go in and like terminate the one query that's causing a problem, the next one in line behind it, because there were so many users trying to do the same thing, ended up blocking and locking. And we ended up with slow performance. But the thing with blocking, if you give it enough time and the load eventually goes away, the blocking does eventually clear. But if this is your website that people are trying to log into for something that they're trying to do right now, that long time for it to clear may be 30 or 40 minutes, or it might be 3 or 4 days. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.